The House will come to order. The Pledge of Allegiance today will be led by Representative Weinberg, Loveland, Colorado.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America.
Mr. Schiebel, please call the roll.
Representatives Amabile, here. Armagost, Bacon, Byrd, Bockenfeld, Basenecker, Bottoms, Bradfield, Bradley, Brown, Catlin, Doherty, I got you. DeGraff, Degree Kennedy, Dixon, Duran, English. Epps. Evans. Frizzell. Froelich. Garcia. Gonzalez Gutierrez. Hamrick. Hartsook. Herod. Representative Herod. Rep. Herod's excused. Holtorf. Judah. Judah is here. Joseph. Kip. Leader. Lindsay. Linstead. Luck. Representative Luck. Rep. Luck is excused. Lukens. Lynch. Mabry. Marshall. Martinez. Morrow. McCormick. She's here. McLaughlin. Michelson Janae. Representative Ortiz is excused. Parenti. Parenti is
Excused.
excused. Puglisi. Ricks. Sharbini. He's here. Sirota. Snyder. Soper. Representative Soper.
Excused.
Story. Taggart. He's here. Titone. Valdez. Velasco. Vigil. Weinberg. Representative Weissman is excused. Wilford. Wilson. Okay. Winter. Woodrow. Young. And Madam Speaker.
With 60 present, 5 excused, we do have a quorum. Representative Weinberg. Representative Weinberg. Ooh. He gives us an ice cream cake and then thinks it's all done. Representative Weinberg.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. General Assembly 74th. This is day 4, and I have nothing creative at all. So, Madam Speaker, I move that the Journal of Wednesday, February 8, 2023 be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. Vote yes.
Members, you have heard the motion that the journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The motion is adopted. Announcements and introductions, members. Representative Woodrow.
Thank you, members of the House State Civic, Military, and Veteran Affairs Committee. We'll be meeting upon adjournment in LSBA to hear House Bills 1063 and House Bills 1104. LSBA upon adjournment. See you then.
Representative Kipp.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. First, I would like to introduce 2 of my Poudre School Board members who are here joining us today, Jessica Zamora and DJ Anderson. Wave, everybody. Would everybody please welcome to the chamber? Also, Energy and Environment Committee members, today at 1:30 we will be meeting in LSBA. We will be hearing two bills, HB 23-1127 and HB 23-1137. Look forward to seeing y'all there. Oh, by the way, we're also having more presentations today. I know people are learning a lot in energy and environment this year. We're going to be learning more about hydrogen and carbon capture and sequestration today. So if anybody is interested, let us know. We're also just happy to share the slide decks. Thank you.
Thank you. Assistant Majority Leader Bacon.
Members, just a quick announcement. On your desks, you should see a little light bulb filled with treats and a note from a student. This is from the Colorado After School Programs and Alliances. They just work to foster statewide partnership to improve outcomes for all children. Their work has been noted to do really great prevention work and intervention work. So on behalf of kids in my district, thank you so much for your care.
Thank you. Representative Dixon.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to announce that I have received permission to be absent tomorrow afternoon.
So approved.
Thank you.
Representative Amabile.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to say that Business Affairs and Labor will be meeting this afternoon at 1:30 promptly, and we will be hearing four bills, 1061, 1078, 1095, and 1146. Thanks.
Thank you. Minority Leader Lynch? No. Representative McCormick.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Agriculture, Water, and Natural Resources Committee will be meeting 10 minutes after adjournment this morning. We will be hearing two bills. We are flipping the order of the two bills. We will be hearing HB 23-1087 first, followed by HB 23-1036 in room 0107. So we'll see you then.
Representative Titone.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m., don't be late, Joint Technology Committee up in Senate Room 352. We're going to be talking about the prioritization of the IT capital budget requests. We're also going to hear about a Senate bill on information tech projects, application process, and we'll have public testimony. Come join us. It'll be fun.
Thank you. Representative Catlin. Oh, Minority Leader Lynch.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It is an honor for us to have from up north Leadership Loveland, Leadership Longmont, and Leadership Fort Collins folks in the House. And we welcome you guys here. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Welcome, Northern Colorado. Representative McLaughlin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. A couple things today. We have House Education at 1:30. We have two bills, House Bill 23-1083 and House Bill 23-1114. We look forward to seeing you there. And second announcement is the Colorado Association of Naturopathic Doctors will be here on Friday from 8 to 9 a.m. for a light breakfast outside Old Supreme Court Chambers. If you don't know what they do, this would be a good time to ask. Thank you.
Representative Snyder.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, House Finance Committee will be meeting upon adjournment today. 10 minutes after we adjourn, we'll be hearing two bills, 1111 and 1121. And
a second announcement, Rep Snyder? Yes. Please proceed.
Okay. So members, I'd like to welcome some very special guests here to the House floor. Members of the Colorado Society of Enrolled Agents are here today for their 4th annual Legislative Day. Enrolled agents, as you may be aware, are federally authorized and regulated tax practitioners with technical expertise in the field of taxation. They are empowered and licensed by the U.S. Department of Treasury to prepare tax returns and represent taxpayers before all administrative levels of the IRS for examinations, audits, appeals, and collections. These fine folks have come to us today from all around the region and state, including my district, and share their industry with us. The members have joined us on the floor, and some are up in the gallery. Please join me in welcoming the Colorado Society of Enrolled Agents. Thank you for being here today.
Representative Holtorf, did you have an announcement? We will circle back. I have two announcements. Representative Mabry will replace Representative Ortiz on State Civic, Military, and Veterans Affairs for today only. And Representative Young will replace Representative Parenti on Agriculture, Water, and Natural Resources for today only. Representatives Catlin, Holtorf, and Winter.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's an honor to serve with you.
Honor to serve with you.
Thank you. Members, this morning we have some important people with us today. The Board of Directors of the Farm Bureau of Colorado, which is the largest ag organization in the state. They watch over agriculture in a way that a lot of people are not aware of. They help with policy. They help with membership, some of the problems they have out on their side of the fence, and they do a lot of good things for the rest of us that are not involved in agriculture. They're always thinking about agriculture and in what we can do to move ag forward in the state of Colorado. I'd like to introduce them today. What the hell is that name right here? Just a second. Courier. I got guys that can't write. That's the biggest problem I've got here. And it's not our guests. They can write well. Some of these guys are not too good about writing. So I'd like to introduce Carlisle Courier, the President of Farm Bureau, Connie Haas, Secretary, Reese Melton, Xander Bray from my district, welcome, Don Richards, Charlie Milken, James Henderson, Vice President, and Gary Melcher. Would you give them a big hand and welcome them to the State House? We're very proud of them and what they do. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Members, we have two tributes today. Assistant Majority Leader Bacon first.
Thank you, members. I do have a tribute, and I request that it be read.
Mr. Schiebel.
The House of Representatives, convened in the 74th General Assembly, hereby recognizes the Denver Classroom Teachers Association. On January 8, 1923, Denver Public Schools teachers William Shute, Amelie Irving, and Leota Larimer came together and signed the official charter of the Denver Classroom Teachers Association, or DCTA. They founded this association because, like many educators, they had the desire to improve their working conditions and their students' learning conditions. Throughout history, Denver educators have led the way in creating positive change in Denver public schools through equal opportunity, professionalism, partnership, and democracy. Today, the DCTA represents over 4,000 educators in the Denver public school system. The Colorado House of Representatives recognizes the DCTA's 100-year anniversary and their accomplishments throughout the past 100 years. On request of Representative Jennifer Bacon, given this 9th day of February 2023, State Capitol, Denver.
Assistant Majority Leader Bacon.
Thank you, members. Today is their centennial birthday, and we wanted to be able to, sorry, thank you. We wanted to just be able to also share that Colorado has had a long history with investing in educating their children. And so on behalf of Denver Public Schools, where I had the privilege of being a school board member for 4 years, we also want to recognize that Denver Public Schools, or School District Number 1 in Colorado, came into being in the year 1859. And so, again, we just wanted to share and thank teachers from across the state who have joined this such noble profession. There is a long storied history of it in this state. And so members here today, we have some DCTA members, Rob Gould, the president, his mom, Lois Gould, retired teacher, Amy DeFusco, Alicia Lee Rhodes, Michelle Horowitz, Anne Franco, and Miss Chris, as her students call her. So members, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Representative Martinez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's an honor to serve with you.
And an honor to serve with you.
I have a tribute and I request for it to be read at length.
Thank you. Mr. Schiebel.
The Senate and House of Representatives convened in the 74th General Assembly hereby extends congratulations and commendation to Adams State University women's track and field and cross-country programs. The Colorado General Assembly extends congratulations to the Adams State University track and field programs that captured 4 Division II individual titles during the 2022 season. A special recognition to Brianna Robles, who was a 2-time national champion, winning the 5,000-meter run title at the Division II Indoor Championship held in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and the 5,000-meter run crown at the Outdoor Championship in Allendale, Michigan. We also recognize Stephanie Cotter, who won her first Division II National Cross Country Championship title in 2019 in Sacramento, California, and earned her second title in 2022 at University Park, Washington. The Colorado General Assembly and the people of Colorado recognize the great achievements of these 2 stellar athletes from the Adams State University cross country and track and field teams, as well as their contributions to the storied success of the programs. On request of Representative Matthew Martinez and Senator Cleve Simpson, given this 9th day of February 2023, State Capitol, Denver, Colorado.
Representative Martinez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You all can be seated. So for those that don't know, Adams State University, this is our bread and butter. This is what we do best in the San Luis Valley as far as sports. This is another set of national championships that has been amazing for the school and institution. I have the honor of being an Adams State alumni. I worked there previously to this, and I still adjunct teach for the program. This institution is so great for the state of Colorado, for the San Luis Valley. It contributes so much, and it's something that honestly I would not be here if it weren't for Adams State University. So actually I want to have everybody turn around and recognize we have our Board of Trustees here, we have students here, we have our staff and faculty. Let's give them a round of applause. And it is always a great day when we have people from Southern Colorado up here in Denver. So I would actually, yes, I would also like to request a brief recess. So if you'd like to take your picture, I encourage you to take your picture with our mascot over here, brand new. Come on. Yep, see? If that is all right, Madam Speaker.
Yes, Representative Martinez. We will stand in a very brief recess to greet our Grizzly. Members, the House will come back to order. We appreciate our many visitors today, grateful for all of you joining us. Members, our next order of business is third reading of bills, final passage. Mr. Schiebel, please read the title of House Bill 1071.
House Bill 1071 by Representatives Amabile and Bradfield, also Senators Simpson and Fenberg, concerning the authority of a licensed psychologist to prescribe psychotropic medication for the treatment of mental health disorders.
Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move House Bill 1071 on third reading, final passage.
Members, the motion before us is the adoption of House Bill 1071 on third reading, final passage. Mr. Schiebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Representative Mabry. Representative Mabry, that will be a $5 fine. Please close the machine. With 56 aye, 6 no, and 3 excused, House Bill 1071 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Schiebel, please read the title to House Bill 1064.
House Bill 1064 by Representatives Lukens and Young, also Senator Marchman, concerning the enactment of the Interstate Teacher Mobility Compact.
Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move House Bill 1064 on third reading, final passage.
The motion before us is the adoption of House Bill 1064 on third reading, final passage. Mr. Schiebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 46 aye, 16 no, and 3 excused, House Bill 1064 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Schiebel, please read the title of House Bill 1101.
House Bill 1101 by Representatives Vigil and Bacon, also Senators Winter F. Concerning support for transit and in connection therewith, increasing the flexibility of the ozone season transit grant program and increasing opportunities for transit agency participation in regional transportation planning.
Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move House Bill 1101 on third reading, final passage.
Members, the motion before us is the adoption of House Bill 1101 on third reading, final passage. Representative DeGraff.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. I just wanted to remind you that there really is no better way to celebrate and commemorate bureaucratic waste, inefficiency, and bloat than a rolling traffic jam that only about 3% of the population uses, lumbering in the wrong direction and subsidized at $2 per passenger mile.
Members, I'll repeat, the motion before us is the adoption of House Bill 1064 on third reading, final passage. Oops, sorry, 1101. Excuse me, on 1101. Mr. Schiebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 44 aye, 18 no, and 3 excused, House Bill 1101 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Schiebel, please read the title to House Bill 1106.
House Bill 1106 by Representatives Evans and Byrd, also Senators Kolker and Will, concerning authorizing the Board of the Fire and Police Pension Association to provide non-compounding cost of living adjustments.
Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move House Bill 1106 on third reading, final passage.
The motion before us is the adoption of House Bill 1106 on third reading, final passage. Mr. Schiebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Please close the machine. With 60 aye, 2 no, and 3 excused, House Bill 1106 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Members, any further announcements or introductions? We are going to be taking a few minutes to introduce the resolutions for Military Day, which is tomorrow. You are free to leave the chamber. We will be going into recess after those resolutions are introduced. But first, we have an announcement or an introduction. Representative Velasco.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just want to recognize Gail Schwartz, former Colorado Senator, who is visiting from the Roaring Fork. So let's give her a hand. She is also the president of Habitat for Humanity, the Roaring Fork, and has been a champion for housing and affordable housing in rural communities. So thank you so much.
Wonderful to welcome you today, Senator Schwartz. Thank you for being here. Representative Michaelson-Jenet.
Thank you, and I would like to welcome Adams 12 board member Lori Goldstein, who is sitting over here. She is a champion for education and has been her whole life.
Thank you. Representative Garcia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also want to just acknowledge, she's not in the room anymore, but former Representative Karen Middleton was in the room, and she's also a member of the Adams State Board of Trustees. That's it.
Thank you. Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to lay over the balance of the calendar until tomorrow.
Seeing no objection, the balance of the calendar will be laid over until tomorrow. Introduction of resolutions.
House Joint Resolution 1008 by Representatives Lynch and Parenti, also Senators Lundin and Cutter, concerning honoring Gold Star families.
House Joint Resolution 1008 will be laid over one day per the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1009 by Representatives Harrod and Joseph, also Senators Exum and Fields, concerning recognition of African American veterans.
House Joint Resolution 1009 will be laid over one day under House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1010 by Representatives Martinez and Ortiz, also Senators Rodriguez and Pelton B, concerning recognition of the contributions of Latina and Latino veterans.
House Bill 1010 will be laid over one day under the House rules. House Joint Resolution, I said House Bill. House Joint Resolution 1010 will be laid over one day under the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1011 by Representatives Bacon and Charbini, also Senators Gonzalez and Simpson, concerning honoring and recognizing the military service and contributions of Native American veterans and communities.
House Joint Resolution 1011 will be laid over one day under the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1012 by Representatives Weissman and Taggart, also Senators Janal and Gardner, concerning honoring Colorado veterans on the 78th anniversary of the end of World War II.
House Joint Resolution 1012 will be laid over one day under the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1013 by Representatives Armagost and Marshall, also Senators Sullivan and Rich, concerning the recognition and remembrance of military veterans in Colorado who served in the Vietnam War.
House Joint Resolution 1013 will be laid over one day under the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1014 by Representatives Martinez and Winter, also Senators Henriksen and Pelton R, concerning the 55th anniversary of the capture of the USS Pueblo by North Korea.
House Joint Resolution 1014 will be laid over one day under the House rules.
House Joint Resolution 1015 by Representatives Bradfield and Snyder, also Senators Exum and Gardner, concerning reaffirming Colorado to be the permanent location of the United States Space Command and in connection therewith urging the Department of Defense to keep the United States Space Command in Colorado.
House Joint Resolution 1015 will be laid over one day under the House rules. Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
Seeing no objection, the House will stand in recess until later today.